Yes, we're back. We are on the home. I've just been saying, I really enjoyed tonight's show. It's been great fun. I hope you're enjoying it too. I am Stamford Chidge. This is Pablo. This is Darren. This is the lovely Dan Levine. And we are collectively known as the Chelsea Football FanCast. Now, as I said but before the break, I think the only way to introduce this is like this. One Chelsea chatter, there's only one Chelsea chatter, one Chelsea chatter.
I never knew Chelsea had so much history.
I like that stat of yours there, Chid. Just there's one Chelsea chatter. Thank you very much.
Very good. Very droll, Chad Meister. Right, hit me with them stats, brother.
Right, as you've mentioned earlier, Jose Mourinho has now won 100 Premier League games, and he's achieved this in just 142 games. The previous record was by Alex Ferguson, who did it in 162 games.
Yeah, poor, very poor, mate. Rubbish, no comparison.
David Moyes has never won a game as manager at Stamford Bridge.
Oh man, that's got to be my stat of the week.
His record is lost 11 and drawn 7.
That's poor, very poor.
There's now been 13 people to have scored a Premier League hat-trick for Chelsea. Ramirez has won 100 games as a Chelsea player.
And mainly all on his own, some would say. I wouldn't.
Nemanja Matic is the first person to play for Chelsea in his second spell since Graham Lasso back in 1997. Nemanja Vidic is the only person to be sent off twice against Chelsea in the Premier League. Samuel Eto'o, as we mentioned earlier, is only the third player to score a hat-trick for Chelsea against Man United. The last player to do this was Seamus O'Connell back in October 1954 on his debut. And finally, my stat of the week is this, that Samuel Eto'o became the 100th different Chelsea player to score in the league against Man United.
Ooh, that's a good stat, Chad. Round of applause. Round of applause for the Chad Meister stat. That last one, I like that a lot, actually. That's good. The other thing that's occurred to me, Chad, is that I wonder in 2064, to pluck a year out of my head, whether that will still be going, you know, oh, Samuel Eto'o was the last person to score a hat-trick against Man United. That would be quite something, isn't it? You know, that Samuel Eto'o might be remembered for this as a Chelsea player rather than all the other things that we thought we were going to remember him for. Yeah,
I think Dad won't remember it.
Yeah, I think that deserved that kind of an answer, Chad, didn't it? Really, you know, to be fair. Those are great as always. Now, as we all know, if you want to actually, check out more of Chelsea Chatter does a fantastic job. He has more followers on Twitter than God, and he has his own website, which is chelseachatter.com. Follow him at Chelsea Chatter, but he really does know his onions. And much as I deride him on the show, I don't mean it. I do love his work, and it's great stuff. So really do go and have a look at those two things if you want to find out some great stuff. He's also very nice, actually, about if you fire a question at him on Twitter about stats, Chad's always going to, he's very good at coming up with the answers. Isn't that right, mate?
Yeah, I asked Sid Celery from midnight last night and 7 in the morning helping him out. Yeah.
There we go. He's a lovely, lovely lad, and we're very lucky and privileged to have him on the show. Now, one thing that we like to do around this time of the evening is to enlighten you with a little bit of Chelsea news. And to honour it, we have basically a bit of music accompanied by Pablo on bongos. God, I love a bit of bongos. We're going to do that one day. What we'll do is that we'll play that music, but you'll have us rather than Sting, and we're all going to be jamming. You know, we maybe get Lawrence and Jason back in, maybe. Actually, talking to Lawrence and Jason, we should mention this, shouldn't we, Pablo? We've got you've got a gig coming up on Saturday, haven't you?
Yep, Saturday night at the Water Rats in King's Cross. It's kind of like an Oasis, it's a sort of Oasis tribute show.
Some might say.
Some might say.
Legendary venue.
Yeah, it's 20 years since their first ever London gig at that venue, which is why it's...
Yeah, and don't get the wrong tube back, otherwise you might have to Don't Look Back in Ongar.
Oh,
come on! That was good! I tell you, I'm going to fire them all. I'm going to get an audience of people who are drunk, so they probably laugh more. I don't know. In all seriousness, no, that's a cracking gig. So if you're around on Saturday night and you know, you can make it to King's Cross. Go and watch Pablo and Lawrence and Jason.
And tickets are available online for £6 or it's £8 on the door.
There you go. I can't go, sadly, but it'd be well worth it. So there you go. Liven up before you all travel up to Stoke the next day. There you go. It'll be all right. Now, as I said, we've got a bit of news. And
Travel to Stoke if you like.
and the What?
Travel to Stoke if you like. The game's at Stamford Bridge.
Oh, yeah. God. And I'm sober tonight. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? I'm
that's
worse.
the problem.
So, yeah, I think that is the problem. Now, we have some news, and the news is... you see this beautiful, beautiful thing? This is a beautiful thing, otherwise known as a Chelsea FanCast T-shirt. There you go. You can see a picture of it on your screen now. OK, now, we all thought that these had gone, but I actually found, like, the lost stash, as I'm going to call it. The lost stash of Chelsea FanCast T-shirts. There are 12. There are only 12 left in the world. They're all large, so, you know, not like Dubai large, but like large. More of that in a minute. And you can buy them. I mean, the best thing to do, really, is to email us, chelseafancast@gmail.com, if you want to buy one of these T-shirts, and we'll work out how you can pay for it and get it to us. They are £12 if you're in the UK, they are £14 if you are in Europe, and they are £16 everywhere else in the world. And you can pay, preferably actually pay via PayPal. That's the easiest thing to do. But I commend them to you. Now, on that point, talking of shirts, as we are, True Blue Terry on Saturday was brilliant. She turned up with this present for me. You can't really see that, but that actually says UAE Chelsea Supporters Club. All right, so it's a present from my lovely mates in Dubai, also known as, I don't know if you can read this either, but that says Carefree in the UAE. There you go, they have a banner. Now, basically, Terry was saying to me that her and Diane, the lovely Diane, I don't know if Diane's still in the house on the old Mixler, but, and I love this is a great story. They sat there and thought, well, I really want to give Chidge a present, so we're going to give him this polo shirt from Carefree in the UAE. And that two women, they sat there and they decided that I was a large size, OK? I'm absolutely flattered that two women think that I could fit into this, because I'm afraid not. I'm probably an extra large or even an extra large. So I'm delighted that you were sweet enough to let me have this. And I'm mortally disappointed that I can't... I did try it on this morning, and it was a bit of a horror show. I didn't rip it, though. I mean, that's the bonus. I didn't manage to rip it. And annoyingly, I can't fit it. So, because I'm all heart, and I am, you know, people say that I'm a bit of a miserable old curmudgeon. It's not true. I'm all heart, and I'm actually going to pass this on. I'm going to hand this on. I'm going to, you know, hand it on to Darren, because you can fit into this.
I'm sure I can.
I'm not going to expect you to put it on now.
I could if you want me to. Diane's still in there, by the way.
Diane, you're still here. I'm really sorry, Diane. I can't fit into it, but extra large in blue would be nice. But I'm gonna. There
Thank you, Diane.
No, because Darren loves. I mean, he's got an OC Hooligans
Yeah, I've got the
shirt.
old-
Darren is like a walking advertisement board for us. Actually, I think that's what we're going to do. So there you go. We're going to hand that to Darren. So thank you, Carefree in the UAE. That's really lovely, and I really appreciate it. And I look forward to having the extra large one very soon. Now, what else have we got? We've got more news. We've got, oh, I know, the Chelsea Supporters Trust badge. I don't actually have one on me, but there we go. We've got a picture on the screen. Isn't that lovely? And basically, do one, all the pedants who say that there should be an apostrophe after the S in supporters. Dave couldn't afford to put it on the badge, could he?
He who must not be named.
No, that's right. He who must not be named, he who must not use an apostrophe after supporters. But they're lovely. I mean, they're so nice. I want to have another look. Put it back up on the screen, please. Yeah, it's lovely. Right, now, if you are a fully paid-up member of the Chelsea Supporters Trust, as I said, they are available. They are for free, because they come as part of your membership. So you can pick them up at the CFC UK stall on match days. If you can't get to the stall, then there we go. Email membership@chelseasupporterstrust.com, and then we'll post them to you. Now, if you want one of those lovely badges, and I mean, I tell you, they are so nice that even my missus said, oh, I like that badge, can I have one? And I said, no, not unless you sign up to be a member of the Chelsea Supporters Trust. No freebies in the Chidgey household, mate. So there we go. So if you want one of those badges, that's all you have to do. Just become a member of the Chelsea Supporters Trust and you get one. So if you want to sign up as a member, all you have to do is go to, chelseasupporterstrust.com, go to the website, figure out how to join on there. It's all pretty easy. Pay £5 and you will be a member of the Trust and you will have a badge. Now, one other thing, we mentioned him, didn't we? He who must not be named. Well, he is the man behind this fantastic publication, otherwise known as CFC UK. There we go. And that is the latest edition of Chelsea's wonderful, wonderful fanzine. And it's available, again, like the CST badge. You can get it from the stall on match days. And, of course, the little... the salads will always be at the away matches as well. It's only £1. Hurry up. If you can't make it over here, then all you have to do is you go to cfcuk.net and you can actually download it digitally now, which is lovely. And Mike, look at that. Wardrobe change mid-show.
Continuity.
No, it's fine. I don't mind that. That's no problem. It's lovely.
Thank you.
Get up and have a quick twirl. Look at that. I hate him. He's fitted that over a T-shirt. I can't even fit it over my fat beer belly.
No, I took my one off.
Oh, you took it off? I didn't even notice. Right, sit down, because we've got to go now. I hate it. We've got to go. I've had too much fun. Honestly. Right, OK. That is, I'm afraid, sadly, all we've got time for this week. We will be back next week, and we will be reporting on the FA Cup match against Stoke, which I believe is actually at Stamford Bridge, not Stoke.
Breaking news.
So there we go. I know. Just as well. I mean, you wouldn't want to go to the Potteries anyway. You know, I mean, you could just about bear going there for a match which involves Chelsea. But to imagine going up there by mistake, you know, me duck, that'd be terrible.
Accidental pottery.
Accidental pottering. I like that.
You came to us that earlier, I think.
Dearie me, probably a good thing that we're going now, isn't it? Anyway, so there we go. Now, the other thing of massive importance is the fact that next week we will have as a special guest a lovely, lovely bloke, Peter Trenter, who is very, very heavily involved in the Chelsea supporters group, and he is without doubt one of the nicest and certainly probably the tallest bloke you will ever meet at Chelsea. We are going to try and get a bigger studio so we can fit him in. But anyway, Pete's going to be talking to us all about his life following Chelsea. I mean, he's got more stories following Chelsea than anybody I know. I mean, it'd be brilliant. And he's also going to talk about the supporters group, which is a good thing, because I think you need to know what that's all about. And also, it was Pete's birthday, the 60th birthday this weekend. So happy birthday to Pete. Brilliant. Milestone birthday. Right, now, you can email the show during the week at chelseafancast@gmail.com, and you can follow the show on Twitter at chelseafancast, and you can watch it and listen to it during the week by, have a look at this, there's a lovely graphic here, which will tell you what you can do, but it's repeated on Sports Tonight Live. There you go, repeated on Sports Tonight every day. I mean, the times change, but just go to sportstonightlive.com, it's repeated about 3 or 4 times a day. Download the app, Sports Tonight app, and watch it on your iPhone or your iPad, and watch it on the Chelsea Fancast YouTube channel, where Greg and I will get the clips up on Tuesday evening. And of course, you can download the Chelsea Fancast podcast in the old way from iTunes and various other Chelsea apps, usually on the Tuesday morning as well. So there you go. So there's no excuse if you've missed it. Right, many thanks to my lovely guests this week, who've been a brilliant Pablo, as always.
Thank you, as ever.
Great to see you, my friend. Fantastic to see you, Darren. It's really good to have you back, actually.
Thank you.
We've missed you.
Good
to see you. Dan Levine, I love him, my favourite journalist. He's taught me everything I know about writing.
Great to be here on Blue Monday.
There you go, Blue Monday. We should do that on the way out, but anyway, maybe not. Right, and last but by no means least.
Is that Morse coaches?
No, it's New Order, you muppet. Right, first dance record ever recorded, actually. Anyway, and they were from Manchester, so it all kind of fits, really, doesn't it? Right, we should say goodbye to the benches, because they have been brilliant this week. Cheddar.
You're welcome, sir.
Chef. Dennis from Toronto, great to see him. The Gaffer. Dan Silver, and one Harry Baker. There's only one Harry Baker. Brilliant, right, Harryman, been great for sorting us all out in the gallery. Greg Gripper Grimes has been a legend too. We have a new lad with us as well, thank you too. Right, thank you for listening, you lot out there. See you next time. Until then, keep it blue, keep it carefree, and keep it Chelsea.